Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. It's a reference to the Wizard of Oz, but when you think about the symbolism of that, and when you think about yourself and how you feel, a lot of us struggle between being the wizard when we're really the sweaty guy behind the curtain, frantic and trying desperately to propel this image of self that is imaginary, or even worse, is expected. I wrote about this in one of my chapters in one of my books where I titled it The Ghost. And essentially for me, I was chasing ghosts, and I'll spare you the details, but basically the idea was because I was projecting images of self onto myself that were unattainable or unmeasurable or impossibly high standards. I was measuring myself to the illusion of the Wizard of Oz, right? In this case, for this example. And the Wizard of Oz isn't real. And why is that important? Well, it's important because everybody's got like two identities, kind of, right? It's what you project to everybody else, and then there's what you really are. And the real you is somewhere in between there, right? Now, if that doesn't make sense, if you're younger, think about social media. Think about your presence on social media, your TikTok account, your Instagram, whatever it is. For us older people, Facebook and X. But whatever it is, it's this image that you create that you think everybody else wants you to be. And maybe you think you should be that. But it's not real. Social media isn't a real place. Oz isn't a real place. Dorothy was dreaming it, man. So, at the end of the story, you gotta come home, right? Dorothy goes back to Kansas. The curtain gets pulled back. We find out that the wizard isn't even a wizard. So, what's the point? The point is that you have to get in touch with yourself, and you need to love yourself before you can be loved truly, and before you can truly love somebody else. Don't be afraid to pull the curtain back and show who you really are, because the real you is what the world needs. So love yourself. Don't try to be the projection of the image. Just be you. Be true to yourself. And if you can do that, you're going to start finding happiness. So, thanks for listening. Be good. Be true. And I'll see you around the corner.